Archangel Michael says, the silence around you hides a storm you never imagined was brewing. A careless word slipped from the lips of the one you trusted, and it has already reached ears it should have never touched. That woman now carries a truth that was supposed to remain locked in shadows, and with it, the power to turn your world upside down. The moment it happened, heaven trembled, for even the smallest whisper can create an earthquake in your destiny. That single mistake was not random, it was a test written long before today, a revelation meant to open your eyes. Someone close has cracked open the door of secrets, and what spills through will either destroy or save you. Every beat of your heart feels heavier now, as if it knows something has shifted forever. You may not see it yet, but the ripples of betrayal are already circling, tightening around you. The one you thought would protect your silence has gifted your story to a stranger who will not keep it safe. This is the hour where truth sharpens its blade. The woman who heard your name will not hold it quietly. Her intentions are darker than the night sky, and what she does next will determine how many tears fall from your eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The message was carried in whispers, but whispers are louder than screams when spoken to the wrong soul. Your person, blinded by weakness or temptation, spoke too freely and left you vulnerable. The words now live in her hands, ready to be twisted, poisoned, and thrown back at you when you least expect it. The mistake cannot be undone, but the consequences can still be shifted. Destiny bends to the will of those who see danger and act before it strikes. That is why this message reached you now, before the trap is fully closed. Do not believe for a second that this woman stumbled into your story by accident. She was waiting, watching, and hungry for the crack that would let her inside your life. And now, she has it. The danger is not in what was said, but in what she plans to do with it. The woman does not carry innocence in her heart, she carries fire. And that fire has already been lit with your name as its fuel. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Every word she heard is now a weapon sharpened against your peace. She will not rest until she has used it to break your defenses. The storm she carries is not just gossip, it is destruction waiting to touch every corner of your soul. Archangel Michael says, this betrayal was shown to you not to crush you, but to awaken you. For too long, you trusted blindly, believing loyalty was stronger than weakness. But heaven saw the truth and decided you must see it too. The woman will not stay silent. She is preparing even now to release what was spoken. Her voice will carry your pain into the ears of those you never wanted to know. Each hour that passes brings you closer to the moment when her words will cut through your world. The silence before the storm is ending, and soon the winds will scream. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The one who betrayed you does not even understand the size of their mistake. They thought it was harmless, a simple moment of release. But heaven does not see it as harmless, heaven sees it as a betrayal of trust, a breaking of divine protection. The woman was waiting for such a slip. She listened with eager hunger, smiling as she stored your secrets inside her dark chest. What she holds now is poison, and she is eager to spread it. There is no time for fear, only for awareness. You are not helpless, though the betrayal feels heavy. You were chosen to hear this warning because you still have the chance to shield yourself before the blade strikes. The pain of knowing what was spoken will feel unbearable, but within it lies your greatest strength. You will rise from this fire, not broken, but remade. And those who betrayed you will face the weight of heaven's justice. Type Amen to get blessing 666. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the threads of destiny are pulling tighter with every second that passes. That woman, the one who now holds what should have remained hidden, is no ordinary presence in your life. She was placed near you for this moment, to test the depth of your faith and the strength of your soul. The betrayal that has unfolded was not just human weakness, it was a crack in the wall of protection around you. The heavens saw it, and the heavens trembled, for now your name lies in the wrong hands. What she does with it will reveal the shadows she has always carried in her heart. You may already feel the weight of her gaze pressing into your back, though she has not spoken yet. Her silence is not mercy, it is calculation. She is waiting for the perfect moment to strike, when the wound will cut you deepest. Her eyes are cold, her intentions sharp, and her steps are already moving closer to where you stand. Nothing about this is coincidence. She knows what she has been given, and she will use it in ways that will shock even your strongest heart. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The one who slipped and revealed your secret may now regret it, but regret does not undo what has been done. Their weakness gave birth to a weapon that can no longer be recalled. And that weapon is already being sharpened in the darkness by the woman who holds it. Her tongue is dangerous, her hands restless, her mind filled with schemes. She will not let what she knows rest quietly. She will turn it, twist it, and release it at a time when you are most unprepared. You may feel anger rising toward the one who betrayed you, but anger alone cannot protect you. Awareness is your shield now. This is why heaven spoke through this message, to warn you of the storm before it arrives. Already, unseen forces are circling around the words that were spoken. What was once private is now restless energy, seeking release. You must prepare, for silence will soon break into noise that cannot be ignored. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The woman has not stopped thinking about you since the words reached her ears. She smiles when she recalls them, because she knows she holds something that can shift your world. Her satisfaction grows with each hour that passes. The betrayal was not just a mistake, it was a gift placed directly into her waiting hands. She had been craving it, hungering for it, and now that hunger is being fed. She feels stronger, more powerful, as if the universe itself favors her darkness. Archangel Michael says, do not mistake this silence for safety. The danger is already alive, and the trap has been set in motion. She is preparing, building her courage, waiting for the moment to reveal it. The walls of your life are trembling, even if your eyes cannot yet see the cracks. The ground beneath you is shifting, preparing to collapse in ways you cannot stop once it begins. What comes next will shock you more than you can imagine. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Every secret carries a pulse, and once it escapes, it creates a rhythm that others begin to hear. That is what has happened now. Your name beats inside the mind of that woman like a drum. She replays the words over and over, savoring them like poison she cannot wait to release. Her joy comes not from keeping the secret, but from knowing she can wound you with it. And she intends to. The betrayal runs deeper than you think. The one you trusted may not even realize how much they said, how much power they handed away. But the woman knows, and she is already dreaming of the damage she can do. The hour of revelation is coming. What she plans to expose will feel like fire in your veins. You will wonder how such a small mistake could cause such devastation. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Her footsteps echo in the silence, though she has not yet entered your space. She carries the words like a hidden blade, and she sharpens it with her thoughts. Every time she breathes, she feeds her plan with more fire. The mistake of your person has become her greatest power. She hides behind a mask of calm, but beneath it, she burns with restless desire to unleash destruction. The more she waits, the stronger her confidence grows. Do not be fooled by her quietness. Quiet does not mean peace, it means plotting. And every second of stillness is her way of preparing the strike. Her heart is not filled with compassion, only calculation. She believes she owns your fate now, simply because she holds what was once hidden. And she is determined to show the world her power. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your person did not see the trap when they opened their mouth. They thought the words would vanish, but instead they multiplied in her heart. And now, those words are alive in the wrong soul. Regret may already be haunting them, but regret is powerless against what has been spoken. The damage cannot be undone, it can only be endured. The truth is already in motion. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven does not bring this warning to frighten you, but to prepare you." You cannot stop what has begun, but you can rise above what is coming. You were chosen to endure, not to fall. The woman believes she holds victory, but she does not understand the strength inside you. What she plans to use as a weapon will one day become her downfall. But first, you must walk through the storm. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Every betrayal carries a cost. The moment the words were spoken, chains began to tighten around your life. You may feel them now, invisible but heavy. She waits for the right moment to unleash them fully. The joy in her heart is not natural joy. It is twisted, built on the pain of others. That is what makes her so dangerous. You have trusted the wrong person, and through them, the wrong woman has found her way into your destiny. She will not stop until she sees tears in your eyes. That is the truth of her dark hunger. But heaven will not abandon you. Even when shadows fall heavy, light is waiting to rise. You will be tested, but you will not be destroyed. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. The whispers of your name are already spreading. Though she has not spoken them aloud in public yet, she has rehearsed them 1,000 times in her mind. She cannot wait for the moment when others hear. Her confidence grows stronger with every thought. She feels untouchable, as if destiny itself gave her permission. But destiny will not favor her for long. Your person knows they made a mistake, but their silence now only feeds the fire. They cannot undo the slip, and they are too afraid to admit the damage they caused. Their weakness has opened the door wide. The woman stands at that door, ready to step fully inside. Once she does, there will be no turning back. You must brace yourself for what she is about to unleash. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The air around you feels heavier now, as though even the walls know what has been spoken. That woman moves in silence, but her silence is louder than thunder in the unseen realms. Every step she takes is another thread pulling tighter around your destiny. She has rehearsed the moment 1,000 times in her mind. She knows exactly how she will reveal the words, who will hear them first, and how it will crush your spirit. What she holds is no longer just a secret, it is her weapon. Your person, the one who made the mistake, feels the weight of guilt, but their guilt cannot save you. Their weakness opened the floodgate, and the waters are already rushing toward you. The time for regret has passed, only truth remains. You are not powerless, even though betrayal surrounds you. This warning comes to give you sight beyond the mask, to see the steps before they unfold. You can still brace yourself before the storm breaks. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The woman thrives on the thought of your pain. Each breath she takes is filled with anticipation, each heartbeat dancing to the rhythm of destruction. She lives for the moment when she can see you fall. Her laughter is silent, but it echoes in the unseen. She believes she holds victory in her grasp, that your fate is sealed by the words she carries. Yet she does not understand the power that heaven has reserved for you. Archangel Michael says, every storm has a limit, and no shadow can reign forever. Though she rises now with boldness, her time of triumph will be short. Heaven will not allow her darkness to stand unchallenged. Still, the pain will come first. The sting of betrayal will pierce your heart, and the woman will smile as though she has won. But the light waiting beyond will be greater than her false victory. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. The secret she carries grows heavier with each passing hour. It burns in her chest, demanding release. She cannot hold it forever, no matter how much she tries. Her mind is restless, unable to find peace. She walks the room at night, replaying your name again and again. The mistake has become her obsession. Your person, who let the words escape, is trapped in silent fear. They watch the woman with dread, knowing what they unleashed, but too weak to stop her. Their hands tremble at the weight of their betrayal. And you, though innocent, stand in the path of the storm. You feel the ground trembling, even if you do not yet know the full truth of what was said. The moment of revelation draws closer. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The woman's heart grows colder with every thought. She believes destiny favors her, that the universe placed this power in her hands as a reward. But the truth is far darker. She was chosen only as an instrument of testing. She cannot see beyond her own greed. Her delight blinds her to the punishment already circling above her head. She thinks she holds victory, but she holds her own undoing. The secret she carries will not only harm you, it will consume her too. For every lie twisted against you, every poison word released, the weight of judgment will return to her. That is the justice heaven has written. But for now, she is still smiling. For now, she believes she owns your story. And for now, her silence is only the calm before the storm. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The night grows colder, and with it, the weight of what has been spoken grows heavier on your shoulders. That woman walks with the shadow of your secret pressed against her lips, and she waits for the perfect moment to release it. Her silence is not mercy, it is cruelty wrapped in patience. Your person, the one who failed you, cannot undo the slip of the tongue. Their weakness has already carved a wound into your destiny. They may stay quiet now, but the damage is alive, breathing in the hands of the wrong soul. The woman sharpens her plan like a blade against stone. Every detail has been considered, every strike carefully imagined. She is not rushing because she knows the greatest pain comes when the strike is unexpected. She is the hunter, and you are the prey in her mind. She has no fear, no hesitation, no sense of remorse. What she has been given is her chance to destroy, and she intends to take it. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The betrayal was not an accident, it was written into the stars, waiting for this very hour. Fate allowed your person to stumble so you could finally see the true face of the woman standing in the shadows. She has always been near, but never has she been this dangerous. Her heart beats not with kindness, but with fire. She is driven by jealousy, envy, and desire for control. She thrives when others break, and she lives for the sight of tears. Archangel Michael says, though the betrayal feels like poison, it is also the unveiling. This is the moment where hidden truths are forced into the light. And though it hurts, it is the light that will one day set you free. But first, you must endure the storm. The woman will not rest until she has released what she carries, and her release will cut deeper than any knife. This is the battle written for your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. The whispers are already forming in her thoughts. She imagines the faces of those she will tell, the reactions, the shock, the shame. In her mind, she has already won. Your name is the flame she feeds upon. She repeats it with pride, as if speaking it gives her power. Her silence will not last much longer. Your person feels the guilt like a ghost haunting their steps. They may not say it, but their eyes reveal the fear. They know they have placed your heart in the hands of a destroyer. And you, though unaware of the full truth, feel the storm pressing against your spirit. Something is wrong, something is shifting, and soon, the truth will break into the open. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The woman's mind is restless. She dreams of the day she will finally release the words, watching as your world trembles. She feeds off the thought of your tears, finding joy in what should never bring joy. Her plan grows larger every hour. She believes she has power over you now, that your destiny has fallen into her control. She does not see the judgment already circling her shadow. The betrayal was not just about words, it was about trust. A trust broken so deeply it shakes the very foundation of your heart. That is why heaven chose to reveal it through this warning. Your strength will be tested more than ever before. You will feel the sting, the fire, the collapse of what you believed was safe. But from that pain, a greater awakening will rise. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The hours are passing, and with each one the weight of the woman's silence grows more dangerous. She is not keeping your secret because she respects you, she is holding it like a dagger behind her back. She waits for the moment when showing her hand will cause the deepest wound. Your person is restless, consumed with regret, but their regret comes too late. The slip of the tongue has already turned into a shadow that follows you. They pray silently that the woman will not speak, but heaven knows she will. She is driven by the thrill of control. Every time she remembers the words she was told, she smiles to herself. She knows she carries something that can turn your peace into ashes. Her eyes have already chosen the audience. She knows exactly who she wants to tell, and when she does, the explosion will be louder than thunder. The storm is almost here. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The betrayal is a chain reaction, set in motion and impossible to stop. One careless moment has birthed a path that leads directly into fire. And you are the one walking that path, unaware of the final step. The woman rehearses her moves in silence. She has pictured your tears, your broken voice, your crumbling strength. These thoughts feed her spirit in the darkest ways. Archangel Michael says, though she rises now with boldness, the hand of heaven is watching. Her words may strike you, but they will not define you. What she believes is her victory will soon become her greatest loss. Still, the test must be endured. You will feel the sting of betrayal before you feel the relief of justice. The story has already been written this way. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. The night she chooses to speak will feel colder than any you have ever known. It will come when you are least ready, when your guard is down. She will release the words like venom into the air. And once released, they cannot be pulled back. They will travel quickly, infecting the minds of those who hear. What was once private will be scattered like dust in the wind. Your person will hide their face in shame. They will see your pain and know it was their weakness that caused it. But their regret will not stop the storm. The woman will not look back. She will speak with pride, as though she has won. Her laughter will echo louder than your silence. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The betrayal will spread like fire across dry land. Every corner of your world will feel the heat. The ones you never expected to know will hear. She will not whisper when she reveals it, she will shout, for she wants everyone to see. Her desire is not quiet destruction, but public collapse. That is the poison she carries. But do not forget, fire burns itself out in the end. Her moment of power will be brief, no matter how strong it seems. Darkness never lasts forever. Your soul will endure the flames, even as they burn. And from the ashes, something stronger will rise. Heaven has already prepared the light that follows this night. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. The clock ticks louder in the unseen, reminding you that the moment of revelation is approaching. The woman feels no fear, only anticipation, as she holds your secret like treasure in her chest. She waits for the perfect time when her voice will shatter your calm. Your person cannot escape what they have done. Their lips betrayed you, and their silence now betrays you again. They have trapped themselves in a cage of regret, while you stand unprepared for the storm that is coming. The woman's hands tremble not with weakness, but with excitement. She knows the power of the words she carries, and she intends to use them without mercy. Every smile she gives is a mask hiding her cruel delight. The shadows bend around her as if they serve her purpose. She is already imagining the ripple her words will create. And when she finally speaks, the ripples will grow into waves that crash upon your life. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. The truth is heavy, but she does not feel the burden, she feels strength. Every time she replays what was spoken, her pride grows taller. She believes she has been given destiny's gift, though it is only destiny's test. Your person may weep in silence, but their tears cannot change what they have caused. They have planted the seed, and the seed is already sprouting in her heart. No force can pull it back into the ground. Archangel Michael says, the pain that approaches is not the end, it is the unveiling. You will see who truly stands for you, and who only waits to see you fall. This betrayal is the curtain being torn apart to show the real faces around you. Still, the blow will feel sharp when it lands. She will not hesitate, and her voice will spread like wildfire through the ears that hear it. The sting of exposure will pierce you before the light can soothe you. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. The woman's plan is already alive. She has decided where she will speak, how she will speak, and to whom. The stage of betrayal has been set, and she is ready to step upon it. Her heart dances with eagerness, but it is a dance of shadows. She does not know that heaven has already marked her steps. She believes she walks in victory, but she walks into her downfall. Your person watches with dread, knowing they cannot undo the damage. Their silence becomes heavier each day, for they fear the day she releases the truth. The guilt is eating them alive, but they will not confess. And you, innocent yet targeted, are about to stand in the eye of the storm. What was whispered in carelessness will soon roar in cruelty. And no wall can fully block the sound. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. The hour grows closer. The woman can no longer resist the urge to release what she knows. Her tongue burns with the need to speak. She believes your suffering will feed her joy. She believes your tears will be her victory. That is the darkness she carries in her heart. But remember this, every strike of betrayal is also a strike against the betrayer. She thinks she holds power, but power borrowed from darkness always collapses. Heaven will not allow her laughter to last forever. The storm will rage, yes, but storms always pass. And when it ends, she will be left with nothing but ashes. You, however, will rise from them stronger than before. Type Amen to get blessing 3131.